guys, so this is a video on my GSA Recall Audition in 2017. I don't know how up to date this is now, I don't know how much they've changed it, but just thought I'd go over for you how the day was. There was around 30 people there and you spend the whole day with those 30 people. There was also people auditioning for the master's course there with you as well when I did it. So I don't know if they've changed that now, but you were mixed in with people going for the masters as well. So we registered and everything. You had to take a headshot with you, I think. And they said, okay, we're going to do the dance call first. So the dance call was a basic jazz technique class. You want to be wearing a coloured leotard, black footless tights. They weren't bothered about shoes or anything. But there was quite a lot of us in there, and we had like a name sticker on, which obviously they can't see if there's loads of you in there. So like I've said before, I'd wear something to try and make you stand out a bit, make you look, oh, the girl in the pink leotard, or the girl in the pineapple shorts, just so it makes you easily identifiable if they want to write something like good down about you. Yeah, it was a basic jazz class, pliés, tendus, turns, leaps, kicks. And then the routine, I know the year I did my recall they had multiple routines and then they picked which one they wanted to do for that audition day. So I don't know if it's still like that, but they had quite a few on the go and then they just picked whatever one they wanted. But I think all of the routines, they were massively into telling a story through the routine, and they said, this is your story, it can be whatever you want, but we need to see the story. Obviously it depends what teacher you have and stuff, but this is just from my experience. They didn't swap the lines over in the dance when they were learning the routine, so just get to the front if you can, because you want to be able to see everything and be able to learn it as well as you can. The routine I loved in my recall, it was like a real contemporary, real feisty, like quite unusual music, really nice routine, but I know they do have loads of different ones. That was that for the dance call. Then we went into our singing call. So they send you a list and you have to prepare a song off their list. The list changes every year. A lot of the songs on it will stay the same, a lot of them will change, but they do send you that list when they tell you that you've got a recall and before you pick your recall date. So just know that you need to prepare that song, you need to have the time to prepare that song as well as you can. It has like soprano, alto, and then if you're a guy it has tenor, bass, and you pick the song that you think is going to be best for you. And obviously if there's a song on there that you sang in your first round, you can't then sing that again, you have to pick a different one. So it's about them seeing how quickly you can prepare and how you can adapt singing different songs, I think. So you sing it in front of everyone else. There was 2 people on the panel, 1 person on the piano, and then everyone else sat along the sides, and then you sang in the middle. So honestly it's fine, everyone's really supportive. And the difference is that because everyone's picked it off the list, you will have other people singing your song. So you can't fret about that because it's bound to happen. But they do also say that you have to cut the song to shorter than 3 minutes and make sure that you do that. If you don't, they get a bit, ooh, it's too long. Don't drink too much water because you will be in the room for quite a long time. And I never know how they actually feel about this. You know, if you say I'm really sorry, but like, can I go to the toilet like during the call? Like, I'd never want to do that because I just think like it's not a long amount of time you have to be in there, because they put you in this random order. I don't know what order it is, but they put you in an order to sing the song. It's not alphabetical or anything. And like after every person had sang, I'd have another drink of water, you know, and like your mouth's all dry. So I'd keep drinking water to try and, if I was going to be next, then I'd need a drink. But then it turns out like I was one of the last ones to sing and I drank like a full bottle of water, and by that point I was like bursting for the toilet. So don't do that, because you are in there for like an hour and a half-ish listening to everyone else sing, which is really nice as well, and everyone's really supportive of each other. Just, yeah, chill out on the water sitch. Then you go and do your monologue. By this point in my audition anyway, they'd already decided who they wanted to keep for an interview. We did it where everyone sat in a circle. It was really nice actually, it was a really good exercise. So you went into the circle when you felt like it and you did your monologue, and they said, we do not want you, because obviously like they were part of the circle but they were with a table and they had everyone's forms and they were sorting through it all, but they basically weren't even really watching, which is why I say I think they'd already decided. But they said, do not perform it to us, we want you to perform it to everyone else in the room. You can direct it to one person if you want to, just let them know that you're going to do that. But yeah, it's a different situation performing it like in the round, and it was actually a really interesting exercise. I really enjoyed doing it. And also it was like, so you do your monologue and then the next person who goes, it wasn't in any particular order, it was just like if you feel like maybe yours would go well after that monologue, or it kind of relates well, or it's a nice contrast, like if someone was doing like a really sad monologue and yours was like super happy, like it's saying you think it would be a good place to then you do yours then. That's how you do it. But obviously everyone performs, so don't worry about, oh, I don't know when to go in. It's just fine, like everyone gets to perform. So they decide who they're going to keep for an interview, and if you don't get kept for an interview, then you haven't got in, like that's the end of it. But if you do get kept for an interview, then they decide whether you're going to get in. So some people, I know for me, they offered them a place there and then on the day. Other people, you had to wait for an email to see if you'd got in or not. For me, so there was about 30 of us there, and they kept for an interview 4 boys and 1 girl, and that was it. I know one of those boys definitely got in, I'm not sure about anyone else. So yeah, it's quite a cut, but that's, you know, that's how it is. It's a really, really fun day. I really enjoyed it, and I didn't get an interview, but you know, you come away feeling like I knew what I'd done wrong, like my song did not go well. That's basically it. That's the recall day. Like I said before, I don't know if they've changed it. That was the recall from 2017. It might be different now, but yeah, that is what you can expect from your GSA recall. I think they gave us plenty of time to get changed. It wasn't as much of a rush as the other one was, the first round. Again, make sure you've got food and stuff because it's more of a longer day. But yeah, it's really fun. So go and enjoy yourself. Have a fab recall. Hopefully you get a recall. But again, don't panic if you don't, because I didn't this year. But then I got on the reserve for arts ed. It's crazy. Honestly, it's crazy. Like, it's ridiculous. You can't judge it. You don't know how it happens. They're literally looking. If they've already got someone who looks exactly like you, they'll probably just say, there's no point. So yeah, don't take it to heart if you don't get in. It's not because you're not talented enough, it's because they're looking for a company of people and they might already have someone who's like you, or you're just not going to fit into the sort of people that they've already got. So yeah, that is everything on your GSA recall. If you've got any more questions, please do not hesitate to ask me, and please let me know if you found this video helpful. Good luck at your GSA audition and all of your other auditions. Bye. 2 people on the panel, 1 person on the piano. Oh my god. It's on charge and it keeps falling over. Aww.